characteristic of angelic beings is that they are not talkative. They speak as instructed. They speak as instructed. 2 Peter chapter 2:11 says, whereas the angels, which are greater in power and might, bring not railing accusation against the godly. That is, Apostle Peter is referring to the humankind that have chosen salvation. That is the godly. He says that inasmuch as the angels are so greater in power and might than man, the angels dare not to accuse man. They dare not to accuse man. Jude chapter 1 verses 9, we see the archangel, Angel Michael or Michael, dependent on how you pronounce it, Angel Michael. The Bible says in Jude chapter 1 verses 9, the mightiest of the angels, contending with the devil over the body of Moses, did not even dare to accuse Satan of blasphemy, but simply he said, the Lord rebuke you. The Lord rebuke you. The Lord rebuke you. So angelic beings are not talkative beings. Angelic beings are not talkative beings. The words they speak are words they have been instructed to say. They don't just speak because they feel like talking. They don't just talk because they feel like talking. They speak when they are instructed to talk. And that is to say also, is a person that will be relating with the angelic beings, you have to learn when to talk. You don't just be talking anyhowly. You have to control your words. You don't have to be having a say in everything. At times it's just upon you to just look, use your sight to see. It's not a must that when you see things, you have to respond with your mouth. You have to train yourself the discipline of not being talkative. The discipline of not being talkative. Because in our day to day, we have a lot of speakers, a lot of talkative men saying nothing, a lot of talkative people speaking with all audacities of the things that are unable to make proof, the things that are unable to validate. They just talk. And so if you'll be a custodian or a man that will walk by the help of the angelic, you have to learn to be less of words. If you'll be a voice for God in this end time, you must be less of words. You must be less of words. Especially when you discern that you carry the prophetic gifting, you must teach yourself to be less of word. Because if God will use you to speak to a generation, then you have to be a man that doesn't have his own words. You have to speak the words that he instructs you to speak.